In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a Google Slides document that forces students to make a copy, and I'm also going to show you how you can have students view this document in a presenter view so that they can't move things around. So first of all, before I get started, I just want to say shout out to my colleague Rebecca McClendon, who found this great Math Manipulatives Bitmoji room, and to the original creator, it's Lily Chavez. I always like to try to give credit when someone else creates one. So thanks to those two for creating and sharing this. So what I did was I just made a copy of it, and then I made it my own by adding in my Bitmoji. But if I were to share this with students, like it is, they would be able to drag my Bitmoji around. They would be able to move this text box around. They would be able to drag all these things off of the shelf, and I don't want them to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this presentation so that they can't do that. So to turn this presentation into a view only or a presenter view, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the URL at the top, and I'm going to right click and copy it. And then I'm going to add a new tab, and I'm going to paste the link. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at my URL. And if you take a look where it says edit, I want to take out that word edit. So I put my cursor at the end of the word edit, and I'm going to delete that word out, and I'm going to type in present, P-R-E-S-E-N-T, present, and you click enter. So now you're going to see that students will not be able to move anything around. So I can't drag the text box, I can't drag my Bitmoji, and I can't drag these around, but I can still click on them. The links are still active. So it still takes me to the Math Manipulatives site, and the links will always stay active. So that's one way that you can make sure that students aren't editing your documents and moving things around on you. Another way you can eliminate that from happening is to force students to create a copy of your document. So to have students create a copy, what you're going to do is you're going to start by highlighting the whole URL for the presentation. You're going to right click, and you're going to copy that link, and then you're going to again add a new tab, and you're going to right click and paste in the address bar. But this time, instead of taking out the word edit and putting in present, we're going to delete the word edit and put in the word copy, C-O-P-Y, copy. Click enter, and as soon as you do that, you're going to be taken to this screen. So now when I create like a Bitmoji classroom or any kind of document, I always force someone to make a copy. That way they can use what I created, but then not edit or change around what I created. So they can make it their own, that's fine. But making them, forcing them to make a copy allows them to make sure that my work that I did isn't deleted or edited in any way. So if you wanted to share this link out, then I could click here and copy and paste it and share that link. And then if you're a student, you would just click this blue button where it says make a copy, and that Bitmoji, the Math Manipulatives are going to come up. So now students, if they really wanted to, could move the stuff around. It's not going to affect the document that you created. One thing that always happens whenever you are forced to create a copy is that the name of the document always changes to copy of, and then it has the original name. So I always just rename my document so that I can find it later. I'm just going to rename this Snyder Math Manips just for a short name. And that way I can easily find it when I save it to my Google Drive. So if there are any other tutorials that you would like to see, I'd be happy to try to make one for you. If you want to email me any ideas, you could email to asnyder, A-S-N-Y-D-E-R, teach, T-E-A-C-H, asnyderteach@gmail.com. Again, it's asnyderteach, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you have any ideas of things you want to learn or things you want to see, you can email me and I can try my best to make a video tutorial for you. So I hope this was helpful. And again, if you have any other questions, please feel free to email me.